pleased lately,
Done
honestly.
his fucking job, and he's actually hit the record.
Well done,
He's
yeah.
one job, folks. One job.
You didn't realise that
I'm sorry,
all
people, but
that stuff
all
beforehand
the
was going to get cut
entertaining
out
stuff
anyway.
has happened. All the
Yeah.
entertaining things have happened already, and it's Jonathan's fault that you missed it. So there
Exactly. I decide. I decide how tedious this will be. I have the power.
We're going to be here for hours.
Yes,
I hope
exactly.
you're happy now.
Quite literal hours. Anyway,
Somebody wake me up if that happens.
I will, Jared. No problem. No problem.
It's
I've got
fine.
you covered.
We
Anyway,
have
lads,
a do not disturb sign. You can borrow mine.
we have used that before. Actually, it works out fine. Yeah, it does work perfectly. Anyway, lads, welcome back to Future Wrestling. Welcome back to the Nerds of Us channel. Thank you for joining us once again for another week of hotly contested wrestling RPG action. I'm joined again by my very full complement of roster staff. Starting off on my left-hand side on the Baby Bun screen is Kira, who is playing Violet Storm today. So Violet was in the main event last week, and unfortunately was the first to be eliminated. I take it she's taken that relatively well-ish, maybe?
Ish.
Yeah.
We'll have to say, won't we?
Yeah, that's one way of putting it, I guess. Yeah. Nevertheless, on my right-hand side then is Mr. Alan Morph, played by KC tonight. We don't know yet what's in store with Alan Morph. There seems to be like a little bit of stuff going on with Cutter, or at least an intern has challenged on your behalf. But we'll find out a bit more what's going on in the world of Alan Morph tonight, won't we?
That we will, GM. That we will.
Yes, indeed we will. Then on the bottom left then is Foxy playing double duty tonight. He is Nathan Youngblood, who we'll be seeing a little bit of in the show later on. But also, more importantly, is our future wrestling world champion as Silver Fox. And again, quite interestingly, was pinned last week in the main event. So how have you taken that, Foxy? You've had a week to recover.
The straw.
Yes. as a champion should be after losing. Rightfully so. Then right down the bottom then is the person who's been on a bit of a tear recently in Future Wrestling, that being Selena, played by Amy. The person to pin Silver Fox last week as well.
And Violet Storm.
Yeah, it's gone well for you. It's gone well for you is what I'm trying to say there. But yeah, what's in store for Selena tonight?
Absolutely nothing. I'm more focused on what I'm going to do for Kratos, to be honest with you.
That's good. Yeah.
Anyway. I've gone to a point where I think my favorite character I play is in fact Kratos O'Neill.
Yes, Amy moonlights as our color commentator and does a smashing job of it. You know, quite literally taking the moonlighting part a bit too far in some cases, but nevertheless. On the right hand side then is Dennis playing our resident monster Cutter. Cutter had a good showing in the main event as well last week, pinning Cyrus Gold and eliminating him from the match. So good showing from Cutter. Not with the pastor recently, but that doesn't seem to have affected him.
No. Still a monster, still wreaking havoc. I'd also prefer if you address me as the new owner of Red Nerds or Us, please and thank you. And yeah, Cutter's just going to continue his path of destruction.
Fuck off.
You can eat shit and die. And
a Tony thing to do.
Yeah. God, it's so Tony. Fucking hell, man.
Classic Tony.
Yes. That Finnish wit we all know him for. On the bottom right is our Mr. Rogers type, the man who is such a gentleman in and inside the ring, Mr. James Rage. Jamie, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good.
Laugh.
Why are you laughing, man? Yeah, right there. Did you sneeze? Was it? It was a sneeze. Okay, it was a sneeze. Was it? Yeah.
As someone who knows Jamie very well outside the ring, he's a fucking dickhead.
To be fair, there's only 5 people in your village, town, county, wherever it is.
City?
Whatever. Okay.
Half of them are in their Zoom call.
Are 2 of them.
That's got very personal, very fucking quick.
He dragged me, I'm going to drag him.
Yes, but we'll see more of James Rage later on in the show as well. And you may have noticed a new face on the screen there, Mr. Jerry Soul. Welcome to Future Wrestling. You're kind of in the audience for this one at the moment, kind of seeing how this all plays out. and we'll see.
It's kind of like most of my career. I was in the audience, and then all of a sudden I was in the ring for no apparent reason other than the fact that I was an ugly fuck. So it's absolutely fine to be here, and I don't mind being the ugly fuck of here. Well, apart from you, Jonathan.
Naturally, yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm happy.
It's the head. It's the shiny head. Yeah.
But I'm here to observe. It's like how I started my career as a manager. I was there to observe, and we'll see how it goes from there.
Indeed. We will be seeing more of the man to know in future sessions. But for now, lads,
we'll actually say as well there
Yes.
will be a second observer joining us later on.
Indeed.
And that will be Aaron. I'm not going to allow him to introduce himself at all, and we're just going to pretend like everything's the same, so just ignore him when he comes in.
Grand, yeah. So if you do see someone like on the bottom like right hand corner
Just
and you
no
wonder who that
sound.
is, don't
No
worry about
sound.
it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
Just
it. It's fine.
pretend like it's not even there. He's
Yeah.
not even there. Don't say
Just act like he's Slender Man and don't even register his existence, or else you make him more powerful.
So
That's how it
we're
works.
slowly just getting a live audience on the fucking RPG. That's pretty
That's
much
pretty
what's
much what it is.
Yeah.
I'm just
Like,
saying, I've been doing this all the time. I send the link to random people that I know in hopes that one of them will just join in and Jonathan will absentmindedly add them in. So, I mean, finally it's paid off. One of them has finally clicked the link.
One of
Amy,
these days,
who's Dick Butt 69? Is that one of your ones, Amy? I'm gonna say no to that one.
One of these days, that's going to happen, and all you're going to see is a giant cock. That's all you're going to see. I don't mean your face, Jonathan.
I'm well aware. People make that mistake all the time.
You speak as if that was something a decision you had to wrestle with before you clicked on the link.
It was part of the consideration. It's very hard to tell.
Jerry knows me too well.
Do I just do
one
this?
way or the other? It could have been. It
you
could
better
be to the
believe
Zoom
it.
call, or it could be to that video. So whichever
Yes.
one, it's. I mean, you're playing with fire when you open a link from me.
9 times out of 10 is a giant cock, and it's mostly yours. So
Yeah,
I'd like a bit of variety sometimes. What I mean?
spice of life and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in any case, lads, we're going to start off the show. So the show's going to start off with our opening credits that you've seen earlier on, and we are going to have our commentators welcome to the show. But in the ring at the moment is the general manager of Future Wrestling, which is Kyle Dekker. And music plays and ends, and we start the show. Well, folks, I want to personally welcome you all to another episode of Future Wrestling, where I can assure you we're going to have a hell of a night of action in store. But before we do get into that, I want to make a few announcements beforehand. In a couple of weeks' time, I'm happy to announce that our next live special on the VCR network has been confirmed and is called Collision Course. So that's taking place in 3 weeks' time on the VCR network, and we have a stack card in planned for you on that night. I've just signed this morning. I've made it official. The first match on that card is James Rage versus Cyrus Gold. That match is now official. It is signed, and those two individuals will face off in the ring at Collision Course. We'll have more on that next week, as I'm happy to announce that there will be a Beat the Clock challenge next week between those two competitors to see who gets to pick the stipulation of that match. Now, that's one thing, but I also wanted to announce as well, you may have seen a little bit of it last week, but I'm happy to confirm that we are going to be having an official tag team division here in Future Wrestling. As we continue to expand, we want to give you more diverse action, and tag team wrestling only seems like the smartest bet. So I'm also happy to say that at Collision Course, we will see the culmination of a tag team tournament and our first ever tag team champions crowned at that time. So as Dekker's about to kind of wrap up his promo here, we hear a bit of a commotion in the crowd, and the commentators going like, there's a bit of noise, Kratos, coming from behind us there. Can you see what's going on there? I can't see who it is.
There's a child just slightly. Oh no! Oh crap! Oh god! Oh, no. Oh crap! Oh crap!
Kratos, you okay? What's wrong?
No, it's. I didn't pay rent this week. Selena's here. God, she said she wasn't going to be here tonight. She said she wasn't going to be on the show tonight. I need to leave. It's going to be another James Rage situation. I need to get out the hell out of here.
Oh right, yeah, no. So Selena's here and she's got herself a mic. Why is she entering to the crowd? This is very unusual. Let's see what she has to say.
Kyle. Oh my God! Seriously, really? It's been written, has it? The papers have been signed. 2 losers are going to be able to go into a Beat the Clock challenge for a #1 contendership. Is that what you're telling me? Not me, who so far has been top of the fucking card the last 2 weeks, possibly. going into this and I'm just an afterthought to you? Really? That's not what you promised before? I don't believe actually that's what you've ever said before, but that's just like you. Always backtracking, always spineless, falling down, going by what the big dogs are actually telling you, even though you claim that it's your show to run. But that's fine. That's fine, Kyle, because I'm telling you now, going forward, there is going to be hell to pay. And I'm going to make sure that I burn this place to the ground in showing you why I should have been your number one.
Well, if you let me finish, Lisa, while you're too busy trying to drag this place's reputation in the mud, I was going to say that I'll make him a decision on who the number one contender is tonight. And that'll be announced for Collision Course. But thank you for making my decision a little bit easier in that sense, because I want people that I can trust, people that I would be comfortable as champion. So I'll let you know by the end of tonight. You're in the main event tonight, which you rightfully earned. So I'll let you know by the end of tonight who the number one contender is, but I wouldn't hold your breath.
I've already walked off. Sorry, at this point, I didn't actually even bother listening to you.
That's good.
Sorry.
That's fine. That actually works out quite well. Yeah, in that case, Amy, give us a roll there. Can you roll on your reel because you were shooting there? And it was because Amy earned an advance last week, so her reel is now 1. You can see there on her character card. So go for it there.
Oh, hold on. Brightness.
Bright screens, the cruel mistress of future wrestling. There we go. 10. So yeah, lovely stuff. You get some momentum for that. So lovely stuff, lads. And that's how our show begins. So we'll leave it there. So again, the takeaways is number one contender will be announced at the end of the show. So with that in mind, we get our ring announcer in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, this first contest of the night is scheduled for one fall.
One fall!
Introducing to the ring first. Introducing to the ring first, weighing in at 241 pounds from the greatest country in the world, the United States of America, Captain Jack Freedom. So we haven't seen this guy for a while, but he wears the red, white, and blue with like way too much pride, to be honest, considering what the fucking mess over there lately. But nevertheless, he still walks out. He's still got his stars and stripes going, and crucially is looking to get back on form because again he hasn't been on for the last few weeks. Needs to get a win in. So let's see how it goes for him.
Stripes forever. Hopefully not forever.
Yes, one can only hope. And introducing his opponent. Weighing in at 187 pounds, Violet Storm.
So I gotta come out from behind the curtain, went down to the ring, bit of glad handling before I hopped into the ring.
Yeah, exactly. And the commentators will kind of pick up from last week. Well, folks, we saw Violet Storm in the main event last week and was the first eliminated from that pretty intriguing contest last week. Curtis O'Neill, how do you feel that will do for Violet Storm's confidence, considering that it's 2 losses in a row now at this point, if you're going to consider it that way, especially after winning that massive tournament just a couple of weeks ago?
These opinions are not of my own. This is what I've been told to say. She is just a flash in the pan, and the sooner she's gone, the better.
I see you're trying to keep the peace there with your tenants. Yes.
I don't want to lose the couch I sleep on.
That's completely understandable, but at least we'll always get a very unbiased view here from our commentary table. But nevertheless, it is another very intriguing contest, and let's see if Violet Storm can get back to winning ways here. So the bell rings, and we simply kick off with the dice roll. So Kira, give us a roll. Let's see who wins out. And that's 11. Yeah, you're gonna start off, I think. So yeah, you take control of the match straight away. So what do you want to do?
I want to go for a drop kick.
Just straight off, like as the bell
Straight
rings.
off. Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, I'll allow it. So yeah, you hit Jack Freedom straight away with a drop kick. Commentator's going, well, Violet Storm's not wasting any time here. She wants to get this match done quick and efficiently. And again, kind of making up for what happened last week, but fantastic start here from Violet Storm. So Kira, continue on.
Then I am going to go for double stomp back. For going for a crossface.
Ooh, so you want to go double stomp at the crossface, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, grand. I'll treat that as 2 rolls then. 2 work rolls, please. So +1s.
Okay. That's the first one.
Yep, perfect. So you did a double stomp. So Freedom as well out of it. And okay, so he's going to power out of the crossface. So you get the double stomp on. He's going to power out of the crossface just with a general like side and side walk slam. He'll work the crowd a little bit. And he hits a 12.
Vertical.
Oh my god!
So what he's gonna do is he's gonna get you to run the ropes, and basically he's gonna do like a big like back body drop, and you launch out of the ring. So you just vault it over. It's a big nasty spill, and the commentators remark on it, going, well, like I said, that head of steam from Violet Storm kind of working against her here. That was a nasty spill out of the ring, and like Jack Freedom is nearly 6'5". That is a nasty drop on the back there for Violet Storm, and Jack Freedom continues to take control of this match. So indeed, he pops out of the ring then, and he's going to push you into the ring post. So he still kind of has you held here at this point. And oh geez, wow, that's an 11. So he's going to go for a massive spine buster outside the ring, and he's going to.
This is the best an NPC has ever done in any game we've ever had.
Is it weird how like the American stereotype is doing well since Trump is out of office? It's weird how that works.
He's clearly a Biden fan. He's clearly a Biden supporter.
He's a Biden bro now. All of a sudden, it's funny how that works, isn't it?
He was Biden in his time.
Yeah, exactly. So what's going to happen
is now Biden is my daddy.
Biden, bro. Biden, bro. Centralist, nevertheless. So what Freedom's going to do is he's going to point to the turnbuckle. He's going to climb up. He's going to go for a big splash, and he is going to fucking miss it. So Violet Storm, that gives you a chance to reverse it.
I feel like we've jinxed Captain Jack Freedom.
Yeah. God bless America.
So where is he now? Like, is he hung up or what? Or...
It's up to you, whichever way you want it to work out. So it's essentially a botch. So if you want to kind of like, you can either have him botch it or you can reverse into something. It's up to yourself.
Could be like the video we just watched.
To be fair, if he
because that's how both of them. So no.
If he lands on his head from there, he's doing well. Like.
Well, then can I grab him before he falls off and go for Hurricane Rana off the ropes then?
You can, yeah, perfect. Yeah, give us confirmatory roll on that. I'll treat that as a look, so it's a straight roll. Ooh, can't quite see different now. Oh, it's a 10, perfect. Yep, so nice. Yeah, so a good old-fashioned Frankensteiner from the top rope. So you reverse that, and again, the crowd kind of like really enjoys that. So you're back in control of the match.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to go for a Boston Crab.
Boston Crab. Okay, yeah, perfect. Work roll on that, please. +1. And yes, so it's in tight. So a Boston Crab in the middle of the ring then. So again, Jack Freedom kind of has the power advantage over here. Let's see if he can break out of it. So yeah, he's in it for a little bit. That was an 8, just to be clear. So he's in it for a little bit and then grab the ropes after that then. So he breaks out of it. But you're still in control here, Kira, if you want to continue on.
Okay. Well then I what am I gonna do?
So he's starting to kind of feed up there if you wanted kind of close to the ropes, as it were. So maybe that might give you kind of something to work with there.
Okay, well then I want to kind of feed him off the ropes for a suplex
So straight off, yeah.
into the
So
bridge for a pin. Yeah.
ooh, bridge and suplex, grand. Yeah, work roll on that, please. +1. And ooh, nice and crisp. So yeah, good solid bridge and suplex. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Ooh, cheeky roll. It was a bit of a margin roll. And kicks out just before 3. So you get there in the end. But again, good suplex. You're still in control of the match.
Okay.
Like Foxy's fucking counting this one.
Oh, Jesus.
She has to get it in at least once.
Just one jab. One jab.
I missed it last week. I had to get in this week.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God, the stare.
I missed this. Well,
Nothing. It's fine. It's actually probably makes more sense that you missed it as well.
okay.
Says a lot, actually, yeah. So,
Right, before he gets back up, then I want to go for Gale Force.
ooh, you're going to go for the moonsault. Right. Yeah, go for it. You've got 6 momentum. If you feel like spending any, go for it.
I'll spend 4.
4. Okay. Right, so this is going to be a +4 roll on your finisher. Let's see if it goes.
And I didn't need to.
No, you did not. No, you did not. That's a critical finisher.
At least now we're guaranteed he ain't getting up.
No, I don't want to roll for that. So you go for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this contest, Violet Storm. So the commentator's picking up on that going, well, that is, if anything, we can call that match, that is a confidence boost for Violet Storm. Took quite a lot of impact from that nasty spill outside and the spine buster out in the padding there outside the ring. But Kratos, I'm sure you'll agree on me, it's exactly what the doctor ordered if you were Violet Storm right now.
Yes.
He still needs to get paid.
Kratos, you're among friends. You can do the commentary. It's fine. She's not here.
She is here though, but she is here, and she's gonna be out for the main event, and she's gonna hurt me like she did last week.
That is going to happen anyway. You might as well just take it, enjoy it while it lasts.
There's no enjoyment in this, Mike. There's no enjoyment.
So Violet Storm, any afters after that, or are you heading to the back?
No, head to the back.
Fair enough. So we'll see you there then.
He's not worth afters, really.
So
He's already had to change legions.
that's it, yeah. He's defected. But not really his choice in that matter. But yes, no, that's exactly what you needed. So a good, clean match. You have an audience from that as well. So you're on 2 audience for the rest of the show for now. So again, the commentators take over after this going, well, like I said, we were promised a lot of action here tonight, but I believe, yes, we are just going to throw backstage now before our next contest, as I believe Pete Thursday is joined by the living legend Nathan Youngblood.
Fucking frog! I hate this fucker so much. I hate him so much. I know. I swear to God, like Kermit the fucking frog.
So we do cut backstage. Pete looks nervously at camera as always. He goes,
You should look nervous.
Welcome everybody to welcome back to Future Wrestling. I'm joined at the moment. I have the honor, the pleasure, the privilege to be joined by the hardcore legend Nathan Youngblood. If you want to come in there. So Nathan, you've been around Future Wrestling for the last couple of weeks, and obviously your experience has been undoubtedly useful to people in the roster. But I believe you have something to say here in this sense. So what's going on with Nathan Youngblood?
Yeah, like as I kind of like approached it to Kyle Dekker last week. Now he's made it official. He's taken my word and made it official on a tag team division being formed. And with that, I have picked 2 very promising young athletes to be a tag team together, a mixed tag team as it were, in Michaela Joyce and Connor Locke. I've picked these 2 because I see heaps of potential in them, and I think they're going to win this tournament.
Interesting. Now, obviously, I believe they must be they're on next week's show. In that case, because we do have a qualifier tonight, actually just coming up right now. Out of all the tag teams we're hearing a lot in the conversation, are there any that you're really kind of concerned about, or do you have faith in these I guess young bloods, if you want to call them that?
That's actually a good name, but no, I'm not worried. I picked these two for a reason, and I do believe wholeheartedly that these will go the distance.
Okay. Nathan, it's a pleasure as always talking to you, and best of luck in the future as I guess your new role as a manager. What a great scoop for Future Wrestling.
And then we go back to commentary. It's like, yeah, we don't often agree with Pete Thursday there, but my goodness, he really was right there. What a scoop for Future Wrestling this is. Nathan Youngblood is managing two of our youngest talents here on the roster. I guess in a sense they are the Youngbloods. It's Michaela Joyce and Connor Locke. Kratos, your thoughts on that matter? Was it tag team turmoil?
Kyle Dekker is desperate. Kyle Dekker is fucking desperate to get this fella over. But honestly, do you not? I don't understand how you don't hear Kermit the Frog every time he talks.
I don't. No.
How do you keep a straight face?
I always think he sounds a bit like a bear. But anyway, that's just my thoughts.
What? Do you watch the Muppets?
Muppets? No, I thought you were talking about. Never mind. Anyway, let's move on to our next contest. So moving on then, we hit a bell ring again. Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is a qualifier for the tag team tournament set for one fall. Introducing to the ring first. Weighing in at a combined weight of 427 pounds, they are the heroes that we deserve, Ratman and Bobbin. So, Ratman and Bobbin, again, haven't been on Future Wrestling for quite some time, but they are indeed a team of a very tall man with whiskers and a very round man with inflatable armbands. And they march to the ring, clap hands with crowds that not really that keen on them, to be honest. But they are in their superhero outfits. They storm down to the ring, march around the ring in a little bit, work the crowd, and then get back in their corner. Because again, they go into this phase now where they are shitting themselves for their next opponents. But again, this gives the commentators a chance to chime in. Well, Kratos, we've known these two for quite some time on the independent circuit. A well-known tag team in their own right, but then shockingly, never been tag team champions. Does that shock you, Kratos O'Neill?
Look at the state of them. It's
actually very disrespectful, Kratos.
God. Why the fuck did Dekker sign these people?
I have it on good authority that they were the most available tag team he could find. I wonder why.
You question why? Oh my God, Jesus Christ. I'm starting to think Selena's right.
And introducing their opponents. At a combined weight of 500 pounds, they are the team of Vladimir Kaiser and the Dragon Slayer, Kazero. So indeed, they come out with a shared entrance. Kazero's music, the effects of Vladimir Kaiser, the rain, so forth. So they both come out, unite up front. They kind of walk down the stage and survey the crowds. Two like massive international stars teaming up. Definite favorites for the tag team tournament at this point. You'd have to say Kratos O'Neill, but the question is how long can they stay on the same page? Because bear in mind, not 2 weeks ago, both of them crashed through a barricade at our last live special. Now suddenly this kind of like temporary alliance is formed. How do you see this tag team going? In your professional opinion?
Imploding.
I kind of get that feeling myself. It feels like a bit of a time bomb in this sense, doesn't it? Just waiting for it to kick off.
It's going to be glorious, but yeah, this is going to end badly for everyone involved.
Indeed, that is certainly the case. So the bell rings, and indeed we kick off the Ratman and Bobbin. God, they try their best, but they're really not up to scratch in this sense. Huffing and puffing is huffing and puffing is the phrase.
I'm nearly sure Ratman outside was digging through a fucking dumpster while Bobbin looked on in disgust. Okay, and like honestly, like look at their gear. Like one of the armbands isn't even inflated anymore. I mean, that's how much gas he already is. Greg the Valentine would be eating his heart out looking at Bobbin run, then jog, then stop on his way to the ring.
Indeed, running is not his strong suit. Neither is wrestling by all accounts. But yeah, Bobbin's kind of uses a bit of an example here. He gets thrown around the place by both Kazero and Kaiser here. And yeah, the match doesn't last long, about 5 minutes. Ratman gets taken down by Kaiser's finishing maneuver, which is the Berlin Wall, big elevated powerbomb. And yeah, 1, 2, 3. It's as simple as that. But just as that match is finished, we hear this music hit. And the commentators pick up going, if I'm not mistaken, that is the music of Kalpir Kalvala, who have had some very interesting run-ins with these two as of late. And he's coming out to the ring now, taking his time.
Taking his time, because you know exactly what my thoughts on this man are. You know exactly what my thoughts on this man are. I thought he was deported after the last show. This is a shambles. This is a shocking display of absolute cretincy at its finest.
Well, let's see how this plays out as he's entering the ring here. So again, he stands. The situation is he kind of stands in front of these two competitors and basically kind of splits them apart. Hits Bobbin, who was the one not to get pinned, with a roundhouse kick with his finisher, and then stands beside Kaiser and Kazero. And now it looks like the tag team is a trio of foreign international stars. And
really, that's really the route we're going, is it? This is really the route that we're going. It
seems like it, yes.
Wow. Okay, right. Right. That's fine. That's fine.
Indeed.
He better be taking on a managerial role.
It could be.
Because he's shit as a wrestler. He is shit as a wrestler.
I think the phrase "nicking a living" is coming to mind here for you, Kratos, isn't it?
Are we allowed to swear on this? Actually, now that I think about it,
we're not meant to. I believe there's a fine from network every time we do.
But we don't have to pay that. The network has to.
No. Actually, no. We have to pay the network. That's how it works. Network gets fined, and then the network charges us. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, just to stick it to Dekker. Donkey raping shit eaters. That's what I think is called here.
Thank you, Kratos O'Neill, as you cut the commercial. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You're not getting penalised for the remark. It's just how dated it was. God, like so last year. Anyway, so yeah,
my favourite insult. 1999. Thank you so much. I've used it steadily since.
And it's still as dated as it is today. Anyway, so yes, we come back from a commercial. The commentators welcome us back to the show, but before they can get into any spiel, we hear this music hit. And indeed, we see the Titantron. We see the insignia of the Asylum Fight Camp, and we know who this is. This is James Rage. Again, sent his own message in the 6-man tag last week, and the commentators cut in going, well, I don't think this is ever going to end well when James Rage enters the ring, but it looks like he's not alone. I can see various names there from our sister show, Enter the Asylum. Carlton Titus, David Texera, a lot of mean people here in Future Wrestling. I'm not sure how this is going to go, but let's looks like he has a microphone. Let's hear what James Rage and his cohorts have to say.
What you see before you is the finest assembly of high-level athletes in this industry today. But that's not why they're here. Because what you see before you is something that Kyle Dekker, I'm sure, can't even recognize, and that is loyalty. Last week, Kyle Dekker tried to shift blame for his acts of subterfuge at our last pay-per-view to my camp. Well, we are all here tonight, and they are in lockstep with me, Kyle Dekker. So you can hide backstage. Hell, you can emulate what's going on with us with your friends if you want. Because Selena, you come out here and you call me a liar. You call me a loser. But the fact is that back when you were still checking out Kyle Dekker's rectum, I was out here spilling truths about this company. So take a ticket and get in line. I really don't care which side of the fence you land on. Next up, Cyrus Gold. Cyrus Gold, James Rage, collision course. But the fact is that James Rage is not on a collision course with Cyrus Gold. The fact is that Cyrus Gold still has not realized that he is not on my level, that he cannot hang with me. You see, realistically, a collision course, what we've got is James Rage against goon number 1. Because that's all this is, Kyle. You see, I'm going to take down Cyrus Gold. I'm going to leave him laying, and I'm going to let the whole world know exactly what kind of man he is, as if he hasn't already done that. And then, Kyle, then I'm coming for you. I promised you last week that I would take your company apart brick by brick. Kratos O'Neill, he felt the sting. Sonny Baloney, he felt the sting. Kyle Dekker, this is a warning to you personally. Come and face me like a man, and it can stop. But until you do, nobody in this company is safe.
So as James Rage is midway through his spiel there, we hear this music hit. And again, it's a future world champion, Silver Fox, who seems to be answering whatever invitation James Rage had there. Let's hear as the commentators come in going, well, it wouldn't be a James Rage promo if there wasn't a shot fired somewhere along those lines. But it looks like he's got some response here this time around, Kratos O'Neill. Why are you shaking?
I want to go home.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Let's hear what our future world champion has to say, though.
Home to your wife.
Oh, that was Casey. That was Jerry. Kratos did not actually say it this time.
Damn interns.
Anyway. So, James Rage, look, I know you've been on a warpath ever since we've had our match. I know I came up on top in the fighter's pit. Now, I thought we were done. I did. I was glad to finally overcome the prize fighter. One of the most dangerous men I've ever come across. But if you're going around and just taking out people just to settle your own personal vendetta with Kyle Dekker and Cyrus Gold, nah, you can't do that. Like, have some cop on. If you have a problem, go to him face to face and just square it out. Don't be dragging other people into it. Don't be making victims of someone that doesn't deserve it. So what I'm going to do, now, I beat you in your own game, but I'm hoping that you will accept my challenge to you in a fair one-on-one match tonight, right now. Do you accept? Or do you give up?
See, Fox.
Walk away. You don't need
Here's
that, honey.
the thing. In that cage, nobody knows. Nobody knows like you and me just how close it came. Nobody knows just how close you came to losing that belt. So to see you out here tonight challenging me, frankly, I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see that you were the fighting champion that you promised to be, because you earned my respect that night. And on that night, you were the single best athlete in this industry. But Fox, tonight is not that night. Tonight is a whole different set of circumstances. Now, you see, you say that I'm doing what I'm doing out of some kind of personal vendetta, but that's not it. You see, I thought you got this, but you clearly don't. This isn't about me. This is about what is best for this industry. It is about what is best for this company. And that middle management mark, Kyle Dekker, is not what is best for this industry. So I was happy to leave you out of this. But frankly, I'm threatening to take this company apart brick by brick. And what brick is better than the world's champion? So do I accept your match? You're goddamn right I do. But you want this to be a fair one-on-one? Let's do it. I want each and every single member of this asylum to leave the ringside area. I am going to leave no doubt in anyone's mind. Ring the bell.
Let's do it. Let's do it. And yes, indeed, the Fight Club members, after a little bit of like collaboration between themselves and the headman Titus, he nods his head, and they all leave the ring one by one. They all walk past Silver Fox as he walks down the ramp. The commentator's going, well, it wasn't on the books here, folks, but this is a rerun of our live show Defiance, but this time it's not in the cage. It is in the middle of the ring. Let's see how this goes as the match is about to begin. Before we do that, lads, give us a look roll on your promos. So -1 for James Rage, +1 for Silver Fox.
Can I just say I loved Foxy's promo where he sounded just like, don't be doing that now. Come on, don't do that now.
He harnessed the ancient power of John Kenny and Pat Short. You can't be doing
that, lads.
I'm not trying.
Someone could get hurt.
Yeah. You can't be shooting like that.
To be Americans, so that's the thing.
Take the fucking shins, boys.
Up.
I'm trying to get better at promos.
Exactly.
Don't you know this?
So
I liked it.
Ooh, nice. So that's a plus audience for Foxy. Nice one. So yeah, lads. +1 momentum for James Rage and an audience and momentum for Foxy. So let's ring the bell, lads. So give us a roll to start off. See who wins initiative.
Oh bollocks! Oh no.
You did not.
Oh, no.
You almost certainly.
Hey guys! Oh
Right.
no!
So James Rage, you're going to take control of this match if you didn't guess. What would you like to do?
Fuck.
You've got the keys to the kingdom here, Rage. To be honest with you.
Yeah, that fucking changes everything.
Yeah.
Like talking a big game, come out and just like boom. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Just knock him down and pin him. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, no,
So,
fuck it.
What message that would send? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Finger poke of doom his ass.
I'm going to tie it back to the whole, I go for the tie-up, but I followed through with the elbow to the jaw.
Yeah, I think that's perfect. So, Grand, you'll get that. You hit it, you do that, and you're in control of the match. So what do you want to do?
Cool. So, safe to say with his Snake Eyes, he's pretty dazed after that.
Yeah.
One would consider so. Yes.
Cool. Then I'm shaking his hand.
Love it. I love it. Yes. No, that is absolutely. I'm gonna let that as a free swing. That's a good show. That's a great show.
Fucking hell.
So lovely stuff. I love that. James can't. Oh, actually, hello, Aaron. How's it going, man? Welcome to the show, buddy.
How's it going?
So much for going with what I had said to do, but that's
How's it going?
whatever.
I eventually got it anyway.
Yes,
After
exactly.
forgetting last week.
Not at all. We'll forgive you for that. But yeah, welcome to the show. Like I said, we're made through here. But by all means, listen in and enjoy the show, man. Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, I will.
Excellent.
I will.
So, James, continue on. So you have to shake Fox's hand there. What do you want to do next?
So as he's getting up, I am going to snatch him into the front face lock and deadlift him up into a vertical suplex.
Nice. I'll treat it as a power roll, +1.
Oh,
that's a critical.
Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, that's a critical.
Nice.
Yes. So deadlift suplex. We get a replay of it, and everything. The commentators go, "That was snug. That was fantastic feat of strength there." I know Silver Fox is not necessarily the heaviest man on the roster, but that is still an impressive feat of strength nonetheless.
I fucking bounced. That's what happened.
Oh my god, it's like Captain Freedom all over again.
But yes, what a hellacious hit that was from James Rage, and the onslaught continues here from the fighter.
So again, he was spiked, so I'm going to get up and I'm going to parade around the ring, sort of like this is your champion. That is why I'm doing what I'm doing. So then I'm going to go over, get on top of him, and start raining down strikes.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, that's when your MMA background kind of kick in. So it's a +1 on your reel, and that gets you over the line. In fairness, so yeah, I'd say Zero Fox kind of has his elbows up here, so he's kind of guarding it, but you are kind of breaking his guard a little bit. So he's probably not taking that much damage from it, but certainly the intent is there. So you have him in this kind of grounded position, so you're still in control of the match.
Cool. So it's probably a little bit early to go first. So instead, I am going to. He has his elbows up, so I'm going to grab one, and like we did a couple of weeks ago, I'm going to scoop him up and clothesline him.
Yeah. Okay. That we're going to treat that as a work roll, so that'll be a 0 straight roll.
Yeah.
An 8. So yeah, you hit him with a clothesline. Job done. So yeah, you're still in control. Foxy still hasn't got into this match yet, so you're in perfect control so far.
Okay. So have him crawl to the corner. He gets up. I come charging in with a shoulder tackle. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, grand. I'll treat that as a straight roll, and yeah, you hit the shoulder tackle. So again, Foxy can't catch a break here. It's all going well so far. So what's next? What's next?
So from there, I kind of use the momentum to run backwards and scoop him out into a bossman slam.
Ooh, bossman slam. You love to see it. Yeah, again, straight roll.
Nope.
Okay, so he's going to reverse that now. So probably in the scoop, Foxy, I'm thinking you might be able to reverse it. So what would you go for?
So yeah, so if I'm countering, he's swinging me for the bossman slam. I'm going to swing around into a fucking position for the destroyer.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, grand. Yeah, look roll on that, please.
Because I'm indie as fuck.
Yeah, wrestling. So
anyway.
So +1 for the destroyer. Okay. And you pull it off and all. Nice one. So yes, that's exactly what you
I really wanted a snake eyes after that. I'm indie as fuck, bub.
I'm fast as fuck, boy. I'm fast as So and then it's dead. That was Cutter's last contribution on Future Wrestling, I'm afraid. He shot on Indie Wrestling and we couldn't have him back, I'm afraid. I'm sorry to anyone who's a fan of Cutter. Anyway, Foxy.
What are you talking about?
So, Foxy, continue on there now. You've hit the destroyer.
Creating distance.
Okay.
So, I'm trying to recover. So, destroyer, that puts him down just for a minute. Create some distance. He can feed into a corner. I'm going to go for my corner combo.
Foxy combo. Okay. Yep, that's fine. So again, same as last time, kind of be two rolls on that one. So +1 rolls.
Okay. First one is a 7.
It's a 7, yeah, grand. And now this is for the bulldog.
Oh, Jesus Christ! That's some fucking bulldog, boy.
That's it. Yeah, you spiked him on a bulldog. You spiked him on a bulldog. Good job. And getting an audience for that as well.
Vertically planted.
El Recito for the
That's a very Foxy combo.
Indeed.
Yes, it is. So bulldog, let's have to hit him. Still recovering. So what I'll do is, instead of going for the lion salts, I'm gonna So hit the fucking bulldog, have him feed. I want them to feed to a corner after. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the fucking cannonball into the corner.
Ooh, cannonball, nice. Yeah, I'll treat that as a look then, +1.
Right on.
Nice. 8. Yep. So with that makes it a 9. So yeah, job done. You've got the cannonball going. So you're got a good head of steam here now. If you want to continue on.
Cannonball. He kind of rolls. So he's set up. I'm gonna try and go for a fucking split-legged moonsault.
Nice, nice. So another look roll on that one, please. +1. Yep, lovely stuff. So yeah, the moonsault hits it there. And again, the commentators take this chance to chime in, going, well, again, this match has been in quite a hell of a pace starting off, Kratos. But it looks like an even contest now after the early onslaught from James Rage.
So I'm doing a pin right after the moonsault. So
Pin after the moonsault. Okay, grand. So James, this is for you then. So give us a roll on it. So 1, 2,
Nice.
kick out. So it's comfortable kick out. So bit of a separation spot here now, lads. So talk is suggest a spot here for us.
So while he's getting up, I'm gonna try and, if it works, I'm gonna try and catch his arm, spring up onto the ropes, and do the big lucha fucking arm drag.
Lucha thing, yes.
And
okay.
And if it works, I want him to feed to the outside, like to actually slide out. Because
how about yourself, James?
If I'm going to roll, and he's going to go for the lucha arm drag, but I'm going to push him to the outside from the top rope.
Ah, right. Okay. So, all right. So pretty much this is just rolling on if the lucha thing is successful. So both roll on that if you don't mind. 9 and an 8, 7. Oh, right. So yeah, you're gonna go for the lucha thing, and James Reed's gonna push you off. So you get pushed. You're outside the ring, and Jamie, you take control of this now at this point.
Cool. So I follow him out and send him into the ring barrier.
Nice. We're gonna treat that as a power roll, and that's successful. So you hit him into the barrier. Continue on.
Cool. Now we're going to feed into the gimmick. I am going to throw him over said barrier and follow him. We are leaving the ringside area.
Ooh, okay. Right then. I'll straight roll to see if it's obliging. 7? Yeah, so you're outside the ring now, so you're in the crowd. Talk us through what's going on.
Cool. So ideally just crowd fighting.
Right.
As you do.
Yeah.
Feed back around to the side of the stage. At this point, what kind of stage do we have in this company?
It's kind of like Impact Zone-esque, if that makes sense. So it's kind of fairly flat, like it's not like a massive stage or anything like that.
Perfect. Okay, in that case, I am going to throw him against the panel.
Yes.
Of it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to back up, throwing back to the cage match when I ran with the knee to the face. So I set him up for that again, but against the stage panel.
Right. Okay. So I think the way we'll treat that, we'll do that as two rolls. So it'll be a case of like you can be able to set him up for that first, and then the knee strike. So it'll be straight roll first, and then a real roll on the second one. So Grant, so you've tossed him towards the panel. Now does he stay in place with the knee strike? He does. He fucking does. And that's two fucking massive rolls there. So it's a nasty impact, and the referee's gonna like kind of stop his own count there to check on Foxy. So we see like the doctor come out, he's checking him out, and the commentator's going like, that was a nasty impact from James Rager. He's been told to stay back as we're checking up on our champion here. He looks okay. He is starting to come up a little bit there. That was a nasty impact from the stage ramp there, but the match is continuing nonetheless. So James, you're still in control of this now.
Okay, so I'm shocked because I pretty much presume that'd be a no contest. So I scoop him up, apparently. I throw him up onto the ramp and I try to follow him.
Okay, so essentially, so at this point the count out has taken effect here. So so you're on the ramp here, successful. So you climb up the ramp. And you're still well in control now at this point. So what's happening here now? You've more or less counted yourself out here. So it's gone into no contest territory.
Perfect. So just to finish it up. Oh, actually.
So the match is a write off now. It is now going to be a draw. So
we're going to do something that we can't do in the COVID age. I am going to. I have him thrown.
We've had the same idea.
They're like, are we all gonna have a group hug?
So he's altogether fucked up.
You gonna sneeze on?
I've made my point that I've fucked up the champion now. That was what I came to do. So I stare down the lens. I say, Kyle, brick by brick, Cyrus, this is your future. I then take Silver Fox and I go to throw him into the crowd. But being the big old baby face that he is, they catch him and they crowd surf him.
Oh, I like that. I really like that. That's a nice spot.
forgetting about the fact that we only have like 2 fans. So
But they catch you.
Jerry and Aaron are fucking doing the work, man.
To be fair,
no, they're pulling a Veda Scott and just moving. It's like,
We're all just stepping out of the way. It's like,
Silver Fox has unfortunately broken both of his elbows. So unfortunately, he cannot compete at collision course. No, that's me. Anyway, no. So yeah, I actually quite like that spot. I'll allow that because you've got tons of momentum there anyway. So you might as well like whatever it'll be free roll in that sense. So yeah,
7, but yeah,
it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, so Super Fox kind of is crowd surfed to safety here as the match is deemed a no contest, and the commentator's going, well, I think it's a pity we didn't get the pay-per-view match that we were expecting here, but I don't think James Rage's intentions were anyway honest in that regard. Kratos O'Neill, it was still a brutal contest nonetheless, but the message has certainly been made here to both Silver Fox, Cyrus Gold, and Kyle Dekker here.
yeah, it's actually pretty classic, to be honest with you. Is it just me, or is Kyle Dekker seem to have the most heat with the entirety of the locker room at this moment in time? Mike,
it certainly seems to be the.
I mean, James is gunning for him. Cutter seems to be gunning for him. I know Selena's gunning for him. Pretty
shouldn't be
sure
walking
after
around
that
calling people cowards.
Pretty sure after that shitstorm, Silver Fox is going to be gunning for him. Yeah, I mean, Kyle Dekker, he's making an awful lot of enemies over the people that are keeping him on the network.
We're going to have a fucking who shot Mr. Burns angle, aren't we? Fucking hell.
Who shot Dekker?
Yeah.
Because he's a criminal man as it is. It's not going to take much to kill him, to be honest.
Remember to remind Selena of that. Thank you very much. Also, I'm pretty sure Selena has a grind to pick with James Rage. She never called him a liar. I'm curious about that.
No,
I'll speak to her about
James
it.
Rage embellishes the truth.
I came out with liar. I meant loser and had to double back. But I doubled back.
You should know by now James Rage's whole gimmick is just rewriting history.
Because when he said in the promo, I was like, I don't remember her ever saying that he was a liar. If anything, she kind of did him a favor last week. But okay, I'll let that slide.
So that match ends in a no contest. But yeah, point made, Mr. Rage of Sound Mind and Body. So we continue on then. So we see kind of backstage then. We see Violet Storm kind of like cooling down from the match, and we see a curious little intern pop up there and offer Violet Storm something to drink.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Bad things happen when you do.
Hello, Miss Storm. I am the intern. Damage to throat, cut up, but voice injured. Just thinking, I have to lug this big piece of wood around. The wood from the table match you and Alan Moff had a few months back.
Oh yeah, I see the bite marks.
Yeah, right there. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just occurred to me, you won the Nathan Youngberg tournament, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just think of it. Violet Storm can go from 16-1 to the first ever Future Wrestling Grand Slam champion.
Yeah.
It's actually 16-2 now.
That
The intern was knocked out for that part. He got sent to hospital after that. Yeah.
Shut up, imaginary voice in my head.
Sorry.
Just saying, Grand Slam, you could have all the gold Future Wrestling has to offer.
That could be interesting.
Yeah. Future Wrestling could be just awash with a Violet Storm.
With a little bit of help from Alan Moore, maybe.
Just a little bit. But like
Underrated.
Cilla Black used to say in Blind Date, the decision is yours.
Damn, that intern has weird references. Well, that was a surprise.
Oh no!
Oh,
Get the fuck out!
This is why I have He with the boys. So yeah, we end that promo, lads. So yeah, give us a roll on that. So looks rolls for everybody. A straight roll for Kira, +1 for Alan.
Second.
right.
Ooh.
Ooh, 11. Nice. And 6. Okay, so no advantage Alan Moore,
What's
but
your
an audience there for Violet Storm. Lovely stuff. So that ends you on +3 for tonight. And the commentators try and kind of reinforce the fact, well, like I said, the notion of tag team titles coming to Future Wrestling really has intrigued some parts of the roster here. Kratos, the potential return of the Violet Beavers that we saw 2 months ago. Really must be an exciting time for everyone here, for everybody involved. I know that you're a big fan of Beavers, Kratos, as I know personally. What did you? What's your thoughts on the return of the Violet Beavers to Future Wrestling? Are you excited to see more Beavers here in the competition?
They're nowhere near as vicious as your wives.
No, I didn't think so. I just want that to cut the commercial out, just fade to black. If even Jerry is disappointed in you, that says a fucking lot. That says a lot. Jerry's such a pure soul that you've ruined.
Amy getting her pops in.
Amy getting her pops in and getting her rocks off like fucking hell.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah, so I said this. She has the biggest cock out of everyone on the show. I swear to God.
She is. She's the horniest out of all of us.
Don't bring Michael May into this.
It's so out of context for Jerry.
Welcome to Future Wrestling, buddy.
Oh,
Ah,
Jesus.
fuck it. I'm out. I'm out.
One and done. He's a one and done.
I'm
So-
okay. I'm okay. We're back. We're back. We're
Yes.
special.
We are professional. So,
I actually can't breathe. It hurts now.
yes, we cut the commercial. We come back and we see already in the ring, getting the jobber's entrance is Beans Morocco, ready for his next contest. We've seen him a couple of times. He basically comes from a very athletic type. He comes from a boxing background, but very keen to impress here in Future Wrestling, even though he still doesn't have an entrance yet. I want to get working on that. Anyway, so
Very nearly knocked out James Rage.
he did indeed. He got quite a good flush shot there. Last time he was in the ring. So
We're
you know, it's
there,
gonna-
though, is nearly.
yeah. Nearly's not good enough, as it were, but yeah.
Nearly's not really dead now, is it? No.
Nearly doesn't get you an entrance, but you know.
No, you got a good shot on the one guy that everyone's scared of. But apart from that, like fuck, custom team was like, fuck off, pal. A Titantron here. Do you know our budget? Anyway, so with that in mind, we do get Beans Morocco's introduction, and we hear about his opponents. Introducing his opponent, weighing in at 387 pounds, from parts unknown, Cutter!
So as the music kicks in hard, we see flames light up the ramp. New intro for Cutter, who makes his way down to the ring, stops, unaccompanied once more by the pastor. I presume, I didn't check that with you, but I'm presuming he's unaccompanied, right?
Oh, you are on your own again tonight, yeah.
So he makes his way down the ramp, doing the whole, the hand thing and all that, gets in over to the top rope, goes to the corner, and waits for the match start.
And yeah, perfect. And I got again the commentators chime in on the lack of the passer, going like, well, it shouldn't really be a surprise at this point that there's no sign of the passer here. at the moment, but it doesn't seem to have affected Cutter in one way. A really impressive showing in the main event last week, and it seems that he has his eyes set on championship gold. We'll see if he can catch the eye of our general manager in this contest against a very seasoned professional in Beans Morocco. So indeed, the bell rings, and we'll do what we usually do. We catch a dice, see who gets advantage.
Oh, 11. Hell
Lovely.
yeah.
That beats my 7. So you are going to take control of this match. Start us off, Cutter. What do you want to do?
Okay, I actually want to go pretty intense from the get-go here. So if I can, I want him to... I want the two guys to have just a moment of standing, looking at each other in the ring, and I want Beans Morocco to take a run at Cutter, at which point I want Cutter to catch him by the throat, and I want him to do a choke slam, but when he hits it, no release. Pick him back up again, another choke slam, no release, back up again, a third choke slam.
Okay, I like that.
And,
I like that. Yeah, I like
kind
that.
of, a power start.
Yeah, I like that. So in that case, yeah, we'll do 3 rolls on that, and each one's on your power, which is a +2. So,
Okay.
So +2 rolls on them.
Okay, so that's 8.
An 8, yeah.
So 10.
Yeah, exactly. Go for a second roll again.
You want me to keep rolling? Yeah, okay.
Keep rolling, yeah, on the 3 choke slams.
That's 9.
Lovely
So
stuff,
11.
yeah. Smashing. And continue on then to the last one.
And 9, 8, 9 again.
Lovely stuff. So yeah, 3 powerful choke slams, and the camera's kind of getting closer each time you kind of hear the choke slam. So you hear like one slam, bam, the second slam, bam, and the third one goes down. You hear, and that was weird. Whatever the hell that was. Anyway, but continue on, Cutter. That was a bit strange sound effect, but continue on.
Okay. At that, I want to pick him up roughly. One arm over. I want to get him and just walk him over to the corner and just launch him back for a T-bone.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to treat that as another power stat. +2.
Ooh, 3.
Ooh. Okay. So he's going to revert. He's going to block your T-bone. So what he's going to do is he's going to get some body jabs in. He's going to keep hitting the midsection. Again, he's got quite a lot to aim for because you're like 6'10", so he keeps going. So he's gonna keep working up the chest, and gonna hopefully go for a straight jab, and he's gonna miss the jab. So you're basically gonna duck out of the jab, and you're back in control of it. So the little flurry there from Beans is kind of ceased here.
Okay, duck out of the jab, and I just want a big headbutt straight to his face.
Okay, I'm gonna treat it as a real -1.
Straight even to the bridge of his nose,
if you can. Yeah. Well, let's see how this goes.
Yep.
Nasty.
8.
An 8.
Great.
It'll do.
So
Yeah,
that's
you hit it.
7.
Yeah, you hit him with the headbutt anyway, but no kind of lasting damage on, I suppose. That nose has been broken before, but not this time.
Okay.
You're still in control of the match.
Okay, so it kind of hit him, but it just staggered him, I'm presuming. So I want him to stagger around, feed back to me, and I'll hit that big boot.
You're gonna hit that big boot, right? So he's gonna run the ropes, right? Just as he does, something strange kind of happens in the middle of the ring. We see this kind of like human-sized mouse just scurry across the ring. It's like, Kratos, did you see that? Hey, what the hell was going on there?
It never leaves me.
Nevertheless, he's hit the big boot either way, but that was very unusual. I thought I was seeing things. I think they get more new glasses, but either way, that was very unusual. Nevertheless, Cutter, you're still in control.
Okay, so I've hit him in the big boot. He's down. Want to take this opportunity just to do your standard kind of rest hold, hand on the neck, just a strangle on the ground, looking into the hard camera at the same time. And
I'll allow that because again, you go for kind of with the nerve pinch, and the camera again, you're kind of meeting the camera here at this point, and then the camera just kind of like turns over your shoulder, and you see then this same human-sized mouse just nibbling on a bit of cheese.
As he's doing that, he has to hold in. I slide him from the side, hit him with the Fiat Panda.
Okay, I'll allow that. I'll spend your momentum to do it though.
With the intone's voice back, I hit it, I throw it at his head and says, "There's gonna be hell to pay, motherfucker," and leave.
Oh, I like it. I like it. So I enjoyed that. So good. Yeah, you hit Sophia Panda on cutter. You kind of stun him anyway for sure. And the match is kind of just declared the DQ win for cutter in that sense. Beans Morocco kind of has nowhere to go in this sense. But yeah, the point has been made. That human-sized mouse kind of a Chekhov's gun in this situation, as we can only assume. Well,
to kill the little fucker.
It could only have been Alan Morph really to have done that, and yeah, hits the Fiat Panda on cutter while he was in that nerve hold, and again a disqualification in that sense. But I guess the point's been made by Alan Morph that his next target somehow is the 6'10" giant cutter. Very unusual tactics here, Kratos O'Neill. You know Alan Morph more than anybody else. What is he trying to think of here?
Kratos is muted.
Yes.
Sorry.
There you go.
Sorry. I'm nearly sure that he has a death wish at this point, but then again, I mean, from having to live with me and deal with me, I can't say I blame him. I really can't. I think I might be the fault for the reason why everything's gone to shit, actually, in both his and Selena's lives. Maybe I am the problem.
Maybe you are.
Thanks, Mike, for really putting me at ease there on that one. That's fine.
You're actually quite thankful I said maybe. Anyway, so Cutter, you're still in the ring here with Beans Morocco, as Alan Morph makes his way.
Fucking hell.
So what's the afters here? Talk us through it.
Okay, so where is Alan Morph? Is he gone, or is he like on the ramp? Or
well, I'll let Jerry fill in there.
Like, are you gone? Like, was it just a hit and run, or
complete hit and run? Like,
okay.
I'm gone, like backstage completely.
Okay. Yeah. So I want to be standing in the ring. I want to obviously be selling the effects of the Fiat Band a little bit, but I want to be staring on the ramp, pure anger. I want to turn around and see Beans Morocco. At which point, I want to take off. I want to just squash him into the corner. I want to take him out, hit him with that double-handed choke bomb, and then, if possible, I know I'm putting in a lot of stuff here, but I can roll for it afterwards if you want. But I want to then go out, get two chairs. I want to get 2 chairs and do the one-man concerto to him on the ground while pointing down the ramp. And basically, I want to hit him about 4 or 5 times, and before each shot, I want to look down the ramp again, so that he knows.
Okay, right. I'll tell you what we do then, right? So I'll treat for the splash. I'm going to treat that as a power roll, right? And then for the concertos, for the chair shots, I'll treat that as a real roll each time and see how many shots you get out before someone gets out. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The power roll first off.
So
for the
power roll first. Okay, so that's 6. So plus 2 is 8.
Grand. So you've got the squashing Beans Morocco, and now you've got your 2 chairs. So you've lined up the first chair, the second chair. You're gonna go for the concerto. Now let's roll on that. You've got 6 momentum if you wanted to get some out.
Oh, I might as well use them. So I have 6 momentum. I want to use 2 per shot if I can.
Cool. Yeah. So that makes it. That in essence makes the +1 roll on each of them. Then. So yeah, continue on that then.
Yeah. So that's a 10.
So you get the 1 shot. You get 1 shot out. So this is for a second concerto.
9.
So yeah, it works again. So this is your last one with momentum at least. So this will be a +1 roll still.
Okay, so that's 8.
8, lovely. So yeah, so you got to get 3 shots. Let's see if you get 1 more then with a -1, or you're happy with the 3.
Okay. I was going to say I'm happy with the 3.
Yeah,
just
that's fine.
And I just want to chair in anger. He's very clearly very fucking angry.
Yes,
he's
understandably
still
so.
all over the ring.
So yeah, I just want to get. All I want to do is I want him to. He's lost the plot a little bit, and he's very fucking pissed off. And Beans just happened to be in the wrong fucking place.
Yeah, pretty much. And again, the commentary kind of chimes
in. I'm happy with that then.
Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, he throws the chair down in anger. It's like, well, Alan Morph is very much Anger the Beast here. Beans Morocco is a seasoned professional. He's taken a lot of hits to the head in his time, but that is nothing as violent as that in our time. Our medics are checking on him right now, Kratos O'Neill. If you're Alan Morph, what on earth is going through your head after seeing something as violent as that?
Probably what animal can I be next week?
To be fair, I feel like that goes through his mind most weeks anyway. But yeah, certainly he'll need to find something that's very elusive if he wants to evade the big monster in the next coming weeks. But so yeah,
I have full faith in Alan Morph. You probably should too. You should too.
You trying to convert me to some sort of religion, or what's going on here?
No. It's just I've noticed this about you. You really do kind of underhand the undercard on all this, and it always comes back to bite you in the ass.
It did sound very religionist. You should accept him into your life. Like you really
Oh,
should.
sorry. Hold on a
Much
second.
better.
I think I can hear Custer in the background there. Sorry. How's your cult going?
It's shit because
Where's
there's
the
literally
pastor?
me and one other.
Sir?
It's the worst cult fucking ever.
Yeah. Have a word with yourself, sir. Have a word with yourself. Back to the show. Back to the show.
To be fair, he can only have a
How
word.
dare
Go worship a badger.
Yeah, exactly. He may be part of a cult, but he's not a badger stan. I mean, let me.
Yeah.
Which one is worse? I ask you.
1 week. 1 week he was a badger. 1 week. Okay. 1 week. All I'm saying is I don't understand how so many wrestlers have all of a sudden been able to get into the headset as well. Seriously, Kyle Dekker's just letting them run amok. Run amok in the production office. Running amok.
The show's falling apart.
That week I was a badger was awesome.
And now the intern is in on it. What the hell is this?
I feel like someone is
Where's your fucking voice box now? Get your voice box.
And the fans. Now the fans. Now the fans are doing it too. This is shocking.
There's multiple interns.
It's all gone horribly wrong. But nevertheless, so yes, as we recover what's left of Beans Morocco from the ring here, let's move on to our main event of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is scheduled for one fall.
One
fall.
And introducing to the ring first. Weighing in at 231 pounds from County Waterford, Ireland. See, when Kev's not here, I can do it, no problem. Cyrus Gold. So Cyrus Gold is
Not here, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's not here, so sorry, mate. I'm gonna have to play on your behalf tonight. But yeah, Cyrus Gold, as we mentioned before, we'll be facing James Rage in a couple of weeks' time in a hotly contested match. But in this one, he's going to try and get a one-up on Selena, who has been talk of the town lately, it seems. But we'll see how this match goes, because this is a very even contest between two contenders for potential championship gold. And introducing,
I almost want to call Kev and be his proxy through the phone.
If you can't be arsed to show up, you can't have preferred treatment on this.
Exactly.
We're going down the Tony route on this one.
This is it, yeah. Yeah. If you don't show up, you don't get on the card. It's called we just work around it. It's the Mustache Mountain rule.
You don't show up, you're relegated jobber. That's
exactly.
Listen, I fulfilled my duty as tag partner. I'm fucking sorted now. I just had to say a line and that's it. I'm done. All right.
it's an obligation. We're brothers. Blah blah blah. You get the idea.
Yeah.
Tick. Done.
I can just say I tried. That's it.
Oh no, I was outnumbered 8-1. I couldn't do
anything.
No. What can you do?
I fought really hard, I swear.
I'm so glad all of this won't be recorded and he won't be able to see the bullshit that you're spewing on for his behalf.
Oh,
Kevin knows what's going on.
Oh, the power I wield in my hands.
I know, but when I meet Kev next, he's just,
the match.
whether I say anything bad or not, Kev's gonna slap me in the nuts next time I see him anyway, because that's just what's gonna happen.
That is how he says hello,
get my shots in and make somewhat worth it. Yeah, pretty much.
A lot more about the baby face that is Cyrus Gold.
That lovable scamp. Anyway, so introducing his opponents. weighing in at 189 pounds, hailing from Gotham City, Selena. Well, as the commentators put in the entrance here, go for it.
Oh, no. Commentators can go ahead.
Sure. So commentators going, well, folks, Selena has been making headlines in and out of Future Wrestling lately, but perhaps for good reason, because again, she has been on quite a momentous run since Defiance. Wins left, right, and center. Kratos O'Neill, I'll ask you plainly, should she be number one contender given everything that's going on?
This is my completely unbiased opinion on all this one, and
yes,
he has not threatened to kick me out of the apartment or anything of that sort. But I think technically she kind of has proven that maybe she should be a consideration on this. I mean, she ended the Violet Storm's winning streak, and she also did take out the majority of the team last week.
Yes, perhaps there is an argument to be made. Just depends on
pinning the champion.
Yes, that is also a crucial point there. It just depends on if Kyle Dekker agrees with that argument or not. We'll find out.
We all know that Kyle Dekker will not agree with anything because it's the network's decision. That I was not told to say.
I'd say that's your words, certainly not mine. I know which side my bread is buttered in that sense. So
clearly you have not been listening to Selena's most recent interview, sir. I will link it to you.
I'd rather not, quite honestly. But yes, Selena, talk us through the entrance.
During this time, Selena is literally just walking down to the ring. She's not doing anything. It's literally just a straight walk.
Love it. I like it. No fanfare, no pomp and ceremony. But again, we hear like the crowd has turned. The crowd is chanting. They're chanting your name. They seem to be behind you, even though the heel turn happened like 2 weeks ago. They're not. It hasn't taken to the crowd are behind Selena here. And again, the commentators pick up on that. Well, again, much.
Oh my God, it's the CM Punk mentality. It's the CM Punk mentality. Oh my God, she is starting a cult. Oh shit.
It's fascinating to hear the crowd respond there, because, like I said, like Selena has not been pleasant over the last couple of weeks, but perhaps Kratos, you'll agree on this. It's been necessary to make the point to prove that she is worthy of a title shot. It seems to be working according to the crowd here we have tonight.
She's been an insufferable bitch, but unfortunately she has got a bit of a point.
Yes, it seems that way. Let's see, can she punctuate that with an impressive victory here against Cyrus Gold, or will Cyrus Gold make his mark on the number one contender?
Is anyone here on a time constraint? This is just just in general. Is anyone on a time constraint?
Yes.
Why are you going on?
Okay.
For an
Yes,
hour?
I am too. Yes.
Grand. Okay. So what then Selena plans on doing is she's getting into the ring and she's just going to straight kick Cyrus Gold in the dick.
Before the bell rings?
Being sure, no, the bell has rung. She is flat out just going straight for a DQ. Kick.
Classic.
Wow,
Once again,
this is the
James
most
Rage gets ripped off.
Kick City.
A real
week
Monday
later,
Night Raw we
$1
have here,
short.
lads. Three fuck finishes in a row. We really have gone downhill. But yeah, no, I'll allow it. You've got tree momentum if you wanted to make it work. It's a heel move as well, so you've got a beneficial role if you wanted to make it work.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, go on then. I'll use the momentum on a fuck. I'm going straight for the balls kick.
Nice one. Go for it.
And it is a critical ball kick.
There we go. There you have it. So that gives you an audience. So yeah,
so his pumpkins explode.
His pumpkins are
The pumpkin patch is no longer in service. Halloween is now cancelled.
So yeah, the bell rings immediately. Talk us through what you want to do.
I'm literally just going to take the mic, if I may, and I'm going to speak directly to Mr. Kyle Dekker.
Go for it.
Okay. See, here's the thing. Okay, I'm not going to play by your game on this one anymore. I tried to do it your way, and you weren't listening to me. I've tried to do it the network way, and no one is listening to me. So from now on, I'm doing this my way. I don't give a shit if I get a championship shot out of this. I'm actually in the agreements here with James Rage on this one now. Brick by brick, we will make sure that this place is just brought down to the ground, because you, sir, have too many times taken a knee to the network. Too many times have you been making sure that your nose stays brown and making sure that your money is still lining their pocket with all this, because at this point now, I don't give a shit what happens to you, because I know for a fact that no matter where I go afterwards, my name will still be on the headline. Drop the mic and then leave. I dropped my phone, sorry.
I love that was in the mic. Oh, that was my phone. No, it's great. So as you're
Oh, I broke my fucking case. Oh. Well, that was an OtterBox one as well.
I hope that promo was worth it. But as you're leaving the ring, as you're heading up the ramp, we hear it's the GM's music, and commentator's going, well, this is what we've been waiting for. The supposed announcement: who's going to be number one contender. The general manager's out. Dekker's on the stage. Selina's up the ramp. This could get ugly fairly quickly. Before you do walk off in another little tantrum that you've been doing lately, I've been having a few conflicted thoughts about how this company is supposed to go and how I wanted this to work out. I didn't want any of this to play out, by the way. I just want to make that perfectly clear. But seeing that I'm under attack and seeing that I'm getting criticized left, right, and center, it's about time I do put my foot down. It's about time I do make a decision. So you've been making a lot of noise. A lot of people making a lot of noise about this championship and about who should be number one contender. I appreciate that you're all taking this seriously. I appreciate that you want this championship. So with that in mind, I'm declaring that the number one contender for the future world championship and facing Silver Fox at Collision Course, truthfully, there's only one person it could be. There's only one person I think earned it by pinning the world champion.
That is.
Selina?
Oh, no, we don't. Never mind.
You're going to Collision Course. I didn't like it.
I did not think that one through.
I didn't like how you did it. But you've earned your title shot. And that's it.
And Selina is just continuously walking by, making sure that you turn as you have to continue talking, just as she continues to walk away. So I'm like literally at the curtain. I'm literally at the curtain as you're saying you're the number one contender. So imagine everyone now at Gorilla and Selena's like this.
And that one time he did have a camera set up at Gorilla.
Well, James Rage is just like with a box of matches and gasping like, we're not doing it. Okay, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Just like him, just like, get your fucking cars out of the car park. Get it done.
Well, what I will do so again the music plays out here, but I'm gonna give the last laugh to Mr. James Rage. James Rage.
I like how even James Rage is like, shit, what?
Wait, what?
Go.
Jim
Squeeze me.
There's a spot. There's a chance for you here. Do you want to do anything or leave it?
Okay.
Break her jaw.
To be fair, actually,
do it.
yeah. To be fair, actually, we are in the backstage area now. So I mean, to take a cheap shot at me probably is the best option now to do it.
But he's got two choices.
Yeah,
he's got
cheap
Selina.
shot at you. No,
He's got
I come
Selina
through
or Dekker.
I come through the curtain and I walk you down because I have a microphone and I say, Kyle, it's good to see you, man. I should have known you wouldn't be anywhere there was real danger. Once again, you have proven yourself to be a disingenuous liar, putting your friend in the main event. But Kyle, all the while backing you into the ring, all the while the asylum members that I had told to fuck off come through the crowd.
Sorry, just I want to be sure here. Who is this to Kyle or did you drag Selina down as well?
No, this
Kyle.
is
This
Dekker.
is Dekker, yeah.
Okay, grand. Yeah, I was like, continue. Okay, grand.
Yeah,
Yes, continue.
So
Where's my
the lads
popcorn?
slowly encompass the ring. I slide in. Dekker has literally nowhere to go. I drop the mic. No, I keep the microphone. And I say, you once called me a coward. Well, Kyle, I'm standing here right now and I am offering to shake your hand.
Don't do it, Kyle. Don't do it.
Drop the dice.
Smooth.
You dropped your dice there, Kyle. Kyle, you
Clock 'em.
dropped your dice there on the
Clock 'em.
phone.
I have it. Here we go.
While he's bending
I'm
down
nervous.
to
I'm
pick up the
nervous.
mic,
All right.
that
I'm about to get
James,
killed.
hold on, James Ray
Yeah.
dropped the mic, right? So Kyle Dekker there just bent down to pick it up. It wasn't picking up the dice. James Ray just kick him so fucking hard with
Hang
that
on,
knee,
hold on.
break that bastard's
No,
nose.
do a bit fucking arse.
Hang on. See. It's a 6. And that's a 6. It's a 12. So I'm absolutely shaking your hand. 100%. And I'm not letting go of it either. So back to you, James.
He's injured.
Back to
It was
me.
a career
Okay.
ending. It was
Yeah.
a career injury.
I'm staring you right down. I'm staring you in the eye as I shake your hand.
Take him down by the
Like
knee.
coward.
Take him down by the knee.
Presumably the microphone is somewhere nearby, so it's going to
Yeah.
pick up what we're saying.
Yeah.
So
I love you more.
I continue
This
looking
looks like
in the
something a
eye.
coward would do.
It's like,
Yep.
Kyle,
Well, do
I
it.
told you, everything that has ever happened to any of my victims happened after I offered them a handshake and I looked them in the eye. I didn't grab you into the guillotine choke as the asylum get up on the apron and make sure no one interferes.
Yeah, exactly. So the commentators
So
kind of
I'm
knows going, well,
going
this
for
is
that.
this is very uncomfortable watching Kratos. This is I suppose perhaps for some
Fucking
people
called
this is
it.
yeah,
Fucking
it's
called. I fucking called. I told you. Man, Dekker's fucked. Oh shit, that means we're all fucked.
yeah, like this is it, like because the asylum camper have engulfed the ring here. There's no getting into this ring. There's no way of even knowing what's
No, I
happening
don't
in
mean
there.
in
I
that
can't even
sense.
see
No,
it.
I don't mean. No, you don't understand. You do
Lena
not
wants to
understand
talk
what
about
this
what a cult this fucking cult looks like.
You don't understand what this means, though. If Dekker's out now for next week, Mike, that means in the network are actually going to take. Oh my god, that actually no, this is good. This is good because the network did say I had some good.
Oh no. Oh no.
This is excellent. Oh my god, this is brilliant. This is. Do you know what? Dream fucking come true. Me and Selena will have a pizza party. Alan Morph can join in. This is going to be great crack.
Oh god.
Well,
And your wife is invited.
So James, talk us through what's happening here. While the commentators are having a tissy arguing about this, so you have Dekker in the guillotine. What's the punctuation here?
So effectively, I leave him laying,
Mhm.
and then myself and the fight camp leave. They line each side of it, and I just walk through them. It's
Nice.
become clear that they're minions for all
I like
the
it.
world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I dig it.
The leader is great. Surrender your will. As at the stake, the leader is good. The leader is good. Surrender your will. As at the stake.
Excellent stuff. Yeah, no, that's grand, and we'll end the show there. Going well. This is it feels like a takeover when ultimately it's more hostile than that. This has been something far more sinister than that. But either way, it's been a hell of a night here in Future Wrestling. I don't think I've ever seen anything as more distressing as what I'm seeing right now. Our general manager is in a broken heap in the ring, passed out, knocked out. It's hard to tell. It's upsetting, but nevertheless, folks, that has been our episode of Future Wrestling. We'll see what happens next week. Who knows what it could be at this rate? We'll see you next week on the VCR network. Until then, we'll see you next time.